My name is Evelyn Moore. I am 79 years old. I live with my only son Ryan and his wife Laura. Life was not always so hard. After my husband died, Ryan took care of me. He bought my medicine. He sometimes cooked food. He always asked how I was feeling. I was happy then. I thought I would never be alone. I still remember the first week after my husband's death. Ryan woke up early to make tea. He made sure I ate breakfast. In the evening, he sat with me and asked about my day. I felt safe. I felt loved. But slowly, things started to change. Ryan began coming home late. At first, I thought he was just tired. He would walk in quietly, his shoulders bent, sit for a few minutes, then leave again. "How was your day, Ryan?" I asked. "It was fine, Mom," he said softly. Laura started complaining more often. "We can't afford everything, Ryan," she said. "The food, the bills, your mother's medicine. It's too much." Ryan rubbed his forehead. "I know, Laura. We'll manage." I often heard them arguing in the kitchen. I tried not to listen, but their voices reached my room anyway. "You spoil her too much," Laura said angrily. "She's my mother," Ryan replied. "I won't leave her." "I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to reality," Laura snapped. I held my blanket tight and stayed quiet. I didn't want to be a burden. Some nights I lay awake, hearing their voices and footsteps. The house felt colder than before. Days passed. Laura spoke less to me. When she did, it was usually a command or complaint. Ryan stopped asking about my day. He didn't sit with me anymore. I ate alone, my hands shaking. One morning, I tried to pour myself tea. My hands trembled and some spilled on the table. Laura sighed loudly from the kitchen. I froze, pretending nothing had happened. Some evenings I walked slowly with my cane to the kitchen for water. Ryan passed by me without saying a word. I felt invisible. Once I tried to speak. "Ryan, can we talk?" I whispered. He shook his head. "I'm busy, Mum," he said and walked away. One evening I sat in my room pretending to read. I heard their voices again. Laura said, "We can't keep her forever. The medicine, the food, it's too much. One day we'll have to take her somewhere." Ryan's voice was quiet. "I know, Laura. I'll think of something." My heart sank. Fear spread through me. Could they really leave me alone? I remembered Ryan's small hands holding mine when he was a boy, his gentle voice saying, "I love you, Mum." I wanted to believe he would protect me. He was my son. I trusted him completely. Life became harder. Laura gave me food without a word. She frowned when I dropped something. Ryan stopped helping me. My legs grew weak. Some mornings I couldn't even walk to the bathroom. One morning I couldn't get up at all. My head burned with fever. I called softly for water. No one came for a long time. When Ryan finally entered, he looked worried but tired. He gave me a little water. Laura stood behind him, cold and silent. That night, I heard them arguing again. "We can't waste money on doctors anymore," Laura shouted. "Tomorrow we'll take her out." Ryan said nothing. My heart broke. I was too weak to cry. The next night, Ryan helped me into the car. "Mum, we're going for a drive." "You'll feel better," he said. I wanted to believe him. I trusted him completely. The car drove far past the town, past the streets I knew. The road grew darker and quieter. Finally, the car stopped in an empty place. "Let's go," Laura said. Ryan helped me out of the car and laid me on the ground. My legs wouldn't move. My breath was heavy. He put a thin blanket over me but didn't look at my face. "Ryan, please," I whispered. He didn't answer. They both went back to the car. The sound of the engine grew smaller and smaller until it was gone. I was alone. The night was cold. My body shook under the thin blanket. I tried to call for help, but my voice was weak. The ground was hard. The air was freezing. I heard only the wind and the sound of insects. In the morning, I heard footsteps. "Mum, are you all right?" a man's voice said. I opened my eyes slowly. A tall man bent over me. He gave me water and took out his phone. "Don't worry," he said gently. "I'll call the police." Soon, officers arrived. They lifted me carefully and took me to the hospital. I stayed there for many days. Slowly, I got better. The police asked about my family. I told them everything, but I didn't want Ryan punished. I still loved him. When I was strong enough, they moved me to an old age home. At first, I was afraid. I thought I would be alone again, but I met others like me, people with stories, laughter, and pain. Some were knitting, some were playing cards, some were singing. I met Grace, who loved old songs. I met Arthur, who told funny jokes. We became friends. One afternoon, Grace said, "Come, Evelyn, let's sing." I laughed softly. I haven't sung in years. "Then today we sing," she smiled. I sang. My heart felt light. The sun warmed my face as I walked through the garden. For the first time in many years, I felt I belonged. Sometimes I still think of Ryan. I pray for him. A mother's heart never stops loving, but I have stopped waiting. In this new home, I found people who care. I found love again in strangers who became family. My life did not end the night I was left behind. It began again. Even at 79, I can say with peace, I am not alone anymore.